Mario Cristobal is leaving Oregon. He used to be the head coach at Oregon. Now he's heading to Miami to be the new head coach of the Miami Hurricanes. And man, so apparently Oregon gave Mario Cristobal a 10-year, $85 million contract offer. And then they backed off and pulled their offer when they found out that he was entertaining conversations with Miami and listening to conversations. And you got to realize Mario Cristobal went to Miami. He played on the offensive line there. So I don't, but basically I have not tried to hide my, I don't know if disdain is the right word. To me, Oregon as a program and as a fan base is often delusional. Their fans always think they're way better than they are. Hey, they're not an SEC level program at all. And Oregon here, again, they come across delusional in that if I were Oregon, I pay whatever I can to keep Mario Cristobal. I cannot believe that they would pull an offer. And they come across as petty and small by not like here. So optically, this is really, really bad. And the reason why optics matter is because 18-year-old kids you're trying to recruit to your football program are reading the news. And they find out, they didn't even give Mario Cristobal a big offer. And also, and this, so I would love an $85 million contract offer. Like, absolutely. I'll quit my whole life if you offer me $85 million. I'm there in a heartbeat. You pay me that's like what, $8.5 million a year. Pay me that for 1 year. I'm good. I disappear in the woods. You never see me again. I'd probably still make sports content. I'd just upload it really, really slow and be like days late. But here's the thing. If you want to make a splash in college football, what does a top coach go for? They're getting paid $100 million. If you, right, wrong, or indifferent, and maybe you don't believe Mario Cristobal is worth $100 million, and that's fine. But the narrative that Oregon would have wanted out there is, hey, we offered Mario Cristobal $100 million, and he didn't want it. Because then you send a message to the college football world, hey, we are trying to win. We want a national title. Instead, Mario Cristobal has left. And great for him, by the way. I think Miami's a program on the rise. Like, would you rather, basically Mario Cristobal asked himself, would I rather compete with Lincoln Riley and USC or Clemson and Dabo Swinney? And Dabo Swinney, by the way, lost Brent Venables, his defensive coordinator. And I think Florida is up for grabs. Like, Florida State is bad. University of Florida, the Gators are bad. They're both down. Miami could make a splash, dominate recruiting, and win a lot. And I think there's a lot of potential there at Miami. You're playing against Louisville and Duke and North Carolina State in the ACC. Like, absolutely, hallelujah, go there. Go to the ACC, dominate. Good for Mario Cristobal. He's getting the bag, getting paid a ton of money. My focus is on Oregon. I cannot believe they are allowing their narrative to be that not only could they not keep Mario Cristobal, but they didn't even give him a top offer. Are you insane? You don't want that narrative out there. That you sound cheap. You're not willing. So what I'm hearing is Oregon isn't actually serious about winning a national title. Because if instead of the narrative being they pulled an $85 million offer for Mario Cristobal, if the narrative instead was, hey, Mario Cristobal turned down $100 million and still went to Miami. Or maybe if you actually offered him 10 years, $100 million, he might have stayed, by the way. Crazy concept when you pay a guy a ton of money. I bet he felt disrespected. That's not a serious offer. You don't view me as a top coach in college football. Now, again, I'm self-aware. I know you're like, hey, $85 million, Zach, is a lot of money. I hear you. But not for a premier coach in college football. And Oregon showed that either they're afraid of getting rejected. Like, they were afraid, they're like, how dare you even listen to an offer from Miami, which, by the way, that's where he's from. That's where he played. Like, I don't think it's wrong for Mario Cristobal to at least listen to an offer from his former college. Like, it's not wrong to me. But B, Oregon is in danger of becoming irrelevant. And they don't realize it. Oregon has no idea They think they're fine. Oh, Mario Cristobal left. We'll replace him. For some reason, Oregon did not appear to value Mario Cristobal. And maybe they're angry. They lost to Utah twice badly at the end of the year. That's fine. But go ahead and, hire someone that is regional and fun and that the local media loves. I think they're going after Wilcox, the guy at Cal. I like the coach at Cal. But you're taking a step backward. And Oregon right now, by not being willing to offer $100 million, in fact, by pulling their offer, and now losing Mario Cristobal to Miami, Oregon has become a stepping stone program. What just happened with Mario Cristobal cemented Oregon as a stepping stone program where, I think they should go after Brian Harsin, the Auburn head coach. I would pay Brian Harsin $100 million to be my head coach. Does he deserve that? I don't know, but you want to be a player. If Oregon actually wants to win a national title, they'll do that. I saw that Mario Cristobal was leaving Oregon, and I immediately thought, wow, Lincoln Riley at USC is in great shape. Lincoln Riley went from Oklahoma, who's about to join the SEC, coaching against Nick Saban, Jimbo Fisher, Lane Kiffin, Mike Leach, Brian Kelly, the coach at Arkansas is really good. Great coaches, great recruits in the SEC. Instead, now, Lincoln Riley's at USC, where there's, Utah has Kyle Whittingham, who is still in Utah. They're not going to get top recruits in Utah. Coaching against, who's the guy at Oregon State, who's solid, but, come on. Lincoln Riley's going to dominate the Pac-12. And Oregon appears to have been unwilling to pay what it required to keep Mario Cristobal. They did not give Mario Cristobal an offer he could not refuse. And to me, that tells us, apparently Oregon is not serious about winning a national title. And that's a massive problem. The best hope for Oregon was to give Mario Cristobal a massive contract and try to woo him and keep him. And Oregon did not do that. And I grew up in the Northwest. I grew up in the Portland area. I don't love Portland. If you're not from Portland and you hear that I grew up in Portland and you're mad at me, just remember I didn't choose where I grew up. My parents chose that, and I chose to leave Oregon. I chose to leave Portland. Beautiful countryside, though. Oh my gosh, the city, not what I love. But all my friends are in Oregon, and I love them, but they're so delusional when they talk about their football program. I have the luxury of looking at the entire college football landscape. I watch way more than one game a week. A lot of my friends at Oregon, they watch just the Oregon game every week. I watch every game. I watch all the SEC games. I watch mostly SEC level football. Can I tell you what? Oregon is nowhere near the SEC, and they have no idea. They think they're high and mighty. They think they're all that. Okay, well, now you lost your top head coach, a guy who was fantastic. Good luck. Let's see how you do now. I think that the minute Mario Cristobal beat Ohio State, he showed what he's capable of. He beat Ohio State with basically a quarterback who, God forbid, really should not have been the Oregon starting quarterback. What Mario Cristobal did at Oregon was amazing. And Oregon did not appear to appreciate him. They were mad, I think maybe mad about the Utah losses, which is fine, but I'm very, very concerned. I'm rambling now, but I'm very concerned about the future of the Oregon football program. And I've never said this word out loud, clout. You got to clout chase if you're Oregon. You need the narrative to be in your favor that Oregon is going for a national title. They'll pay a ton of money because you want 5-star recruits to go there. Now you're probably not going to get 5-star recruits to go to Eugene, Oregon. And I'm telling you, Oregon is in critical danger of becoming irrelevant. They have no idea, but they just lost Mario Cristobal. They didn't give him the massive offer he probably should have gotten. And now the optics are Oregon's cheap, petty, doesn't want to pay a top dollar for a coach, and they're going to hire a local guy that, the local media likes, but is not going to help them nationally. Who cares if you dominate recruiting in Oregon? You want to dominate recruiting in California, Texas, Ohio, Florida. And I know Ohio's not a Ohio's a better football state than people realize. I like throwing Ohio in when I can. But I am very, very nervous about the future of Oregon football. And again, I want to say one more time, well done, Mario Cristobal, man. Like, think about it. He's going to be competing against Louisville, Duke, NC State. Mario Cristobal at Miami is in great shape. And that Miami program has so much potential. Like, it's easy to recruit at Miami. A lot easier than it is to recruit at Eugene, Oregon. And he went to school there. He knows the layout there. And again, Mario Cristobal had to decide, do I want to coach against Lincoln Riley or Dabo Swinney? And I think, honestly, I would rather go against the ACC. I think, and you're in the South now. I think Mario Cristobal is going to be a home run at Miami. And he's leaving Oregon in the dust. And Oregon, good luck without him.